Okay, this NetDivorce video is designed to provide you with insight into the NetDivorce interview process. The NetDivorce interview is how NetDivorce acquires from you the information that it needs to complete and print out your divorce documents for filing at your local superior court or for service upon your spouse. So, here is the top page at NetDivorce. Existing clients would go to the login button on the main menu at the left of the page. We will click on Secure Login to get into our existing fictional case. We've already entered this information to assist us in the examples we'll be looking at in this video, so don't worry, Julie Jones is not a real client. On this intro page, the greetings in yellow at the top here will always tell you where you are in your case and what's next. This greeting will obviously change as you proceed through your case. Lower down, you'll find more detailed written instructions. The best path forward in your case is always highlighted in yellow, both here in the written more detailed instructions as well as to the left of the page in your client menu. When you first log into your secure NetDivorce account for the very first time, you'll see listed in your client menu here to the left all of the NetDivorce interview pages that apply to all cases. Then as you begin to enter information, pages are added and deleted to and from that menu to conform to the facts of your case. This means NetDivorce never waste your time by asking you questions that don't apply to your case. When you begin, all the interview pages are blank, of course, except for the minimal data we gathered from you in the sign-up process. The link in the client menu that now says Continue Interview initially says Begin Interview. So when you first log in, you would click on Begin Interview. That would take you to the first page in the interview process. We're going to go ahead and just click on that first page directly right now, and you can see that it is my full legal name, gender, and points of contact, and that the fictional Julie Jones has already filled in this information. If you look again at the client menu on the left, you'll see that most of these pages have a check mark in the box adjacent to their name. That signifies that they have been completed. From any point within the client menu, you can get to another page in one of two ways. You can either go ahead and click on it directly in the client menu. It'll take you right to that page. You'll know what page you're on because that page is then highlighted or bold printed in the client menu. The alternative to go to another page is simply to click one of the two next buttons on every page of the interview. If you click one of these next buttons, you'll just go to the physically next page in the sequence. It is recommended that you use that next button methodology all the way through. It's just easier and simpler to do things that way if possible. When you click on Continue Interview, it will take you to the next page that is incomplete. If you look up and down this list of interview pages, you'll see that actually the page called My Spouse's Address is not complete. That's because I removed something from that page just before doing this video. So if you click on Continue Interview, it'll take you to the first page that has incomplete information. The reason that's good is because if you leave several pages empty on your or incomplete on your first pass, and go away to gather any missing data. When you come back, you just have to click on Continue Interview, and it'll take you sequentially to the next page with missing information. Because Julie has obviously been on this page before, some of the data is entered. Any missing data will be advised to her by this red error message up here, and also more precisely by this red asterisk right here next to the missing information. I'm just going to go ahead and click here and indicate that her spouse's mailing address is the same as his street address. That enters the data that was missing. Click on the next button, and you'll see that my spouse's address now has a check mark in the box and is complete. The next step after you've completed the interview is to check your interview for completeness. Checking your interview is also the bridge to printing out your documents. If you're on the very last page of the interview and you click on one of the two next buttons, that'll check your interview. If you click on Continue Interview when all of the pages are already complete, that'll check your interview. Or if you simply click on the Check My Interview link at the bottom of the menu, that will do the same thing. It really is difficult to go wrong in the NetDivorce application. So we're going to click on Check My Interview. This does three things. Here it checks to make sure that all of your pages are complete. Here it checks to make sure that you're not running afoul of any time-sensitive issues. There are a few. And here finally it asks you to confirm that certain things have not changed since you completed the interview. Pregnancy situation has not changed. Residency is still existent. No change in the respondent's, your spouse's military status. And we have to check some things that are not really very happy, but there has been no passing away of any minor child of the marriage. Once that's all done, proceed to print your forms. Click on Prepare Your Forms. That brings up a set of printout instructions, which we really don't need right now. Close out on that. And there is your first batch of documents ready to be printed. You complete the interview process once only. You do three separate batches of printouts, and you're done. Thanks for watching. Be sure to view the other 3 videos in this sequence.